know I'm not at the top yet, but this has been one of the most challenging and rewarding and gratifying experiences of my life so far. Oh, I can't keep my shit together.
We'll be here waiting for you. You're gonna do great.
I know I am.
You're gonna step into your power. Oh, Bubsies. Oh. Mama's here. She's always here. She's right here with you, okay? She's here. She's here. She's here. And you are here also. And
I'm right here.
You're here as well. Okay? It's gonna be fine. Mama's gonna do great.
Mama's gonna go for a long walk and come back super strong and calm and ready to love me even harder and this guy even harder. That's the plan.
I love you.
I love you.
You got this.
I know.
Go get it. Step into your power.
Love you.
Go!
Perfect.
Go! Mama,
Yuzu. Bye, Baba.
Yeah. Bye bye.
Alright, we're going. You know, part of me doesn't want to do this, and I feel that's all the more reason to do it, to push my limits and to empower myself to find more independence and strength within, and not only for myself, but for all women and mothers and anybody thinking that they can't do something, that it's only in your mind, and your mind is an incredible tool to be molded day after day after day. So I'm ready to carve out a whole new work of art, step by step. I've got this. Yeah, we can do it. So today is day 2 of our trek. It's 6:30 in the morning, and we all just woke up to a lovely little surprise. It is now snowing outside, and this raises a few questions of what the hell we're doing today. Are we walking? Are we trekking in the snow? Our fearless guide Eka said that today is particularly treacherous and dangerous. We need to go slow and take our time. So adding in the snowfall is a whole other level that I don't think any of us were prepared for, and I'm not really sure how this is going to play out. So let's wait and see. Namaste! You're ready for a new day. It was snowing just a little while ago, and now the sun is shining and it's clear and beautiful. And we have a long, steep, dangerous hike ahead of us today, right? But we're ready, and we have the best guide ever who's going to keep us safe and guide us along the way.
Thank you.
Okay. Let's go. Let's go.
Yes,
Give me
let's go.
Today the hike is a total of 6.5 hours, and our guide Eka has said that there are some dangerous parts on the trek today, so we're going to take it slow and steady and see what the terrain is like ahead. Happy, baby? Yeah. Very happy. So far on my own, I'm actually really proud of myself. I feel like I'm doing better than I thought I would, and I really feel like I'm doing this journey not only for myself, but for so many women who might feel like they can't overcome obstacles, for so many women who trek hours and hours a day just to collect simple things like water for survival. When I think about other people who are in these sorts of environments on a day-to-day basis and how much work they do, I feel like I have nothing to complain about, and I can overcome this, and I will, and it just gives me the motivation I need to keep stepping forwards. So it is about 6:30 in the morning, and we've just climbed up to 4,660 meters on our rest day to acclimatize, to get ready for the next climb tomorrow. It's the 5th day of this trek to Everest Base Camp, and every day is definitely harder than the one before it. But it is even more gratifying at the end of every day when we get to our destination where we rest, knowing that we've overcome some pretty major climbs and conditions. And I'm feeling really proud, really positive about it all. There have been a few people around us that have experienced some altitude sickness, headache, and just generally feeling weak, some vomiting, so it's real. I had a little bit of a headache last night, and my mind went to some fairly dark places, feeling like I won't be able to complete this, and I need to turn back, and I'm not feeling strong enough. So I think it's just important to be really honest with myself and anybody else who ever considers doing this climb, to just keep it real and take it slow. I can't emphasize that enough. Our guide Eka just keeps reminding us slowly, slowly, slowly. Even when you think you just want to get to your destination, slow it down. There's no rush. You have all the time in the world. This trek to base camp 3 days ago, and it was with my team. The road to base camp is fucking hard. I started this adventure 3 days ago with Vicky and Mickey, and it's been so sweet to have their support, to feel that we're all in this together. And Vicky is feeling unwell. She's full on got altitude sickness. So it's time for Vicky to go back down. Altitude sickness is not something that you want to mess around with. Mickey, her husband, is going down with her like any loyal partner would. And I'm soldiering on. I have 2 more days to climb. I have 2 more days to climb until I get to Everest Base Camp. Smile and shout at the top. See the sunrise or the sunset, and then come home to my family pod. And to be honest, I didn't want to do this trek in the first place. I didn't want to leave the safety of my bubble, of my family, of Honza and Sofie. I'm not a mountaineer. I'm not a hiker. But I'm so glad that I'm on this path, and I understand. I really understand the teachings of the mountains, and being out here has given me so much sense of independence and strength, and I know that I can do this. Saying goodbye to Vicky and Mickey will be hard, and I'll probably cry again. But I know that tomorrow, when I start walking again, I will feel alive and soak in the mountain air and soak in the birds and the yaks and the trees and the sunshine and all the elements out here. It's so fulfilling. It's feeding me. It's nourishing me. I feel like I'm plugging back into the source of where I came from. And I couldn't ask to be in a better place. I'm so grateful. It's hard, but I know that I'm exactly where I need to be. There's no doubt in my mind about that. There's no doubt. I've made it to the top. Well, to the base camp of Everest, which is pretty fucking awesome. So proud. So rewarding. And so exhausted too. But so happy. Yay! I just want to give a massive shout out and props and thank you to Eka for guiding me through this whole thing. There were times when I wanted to quit, and he would just tell me to go slowly, keep going. Yeah. And I did, and we made it, and I'm so excited. Thank you, Eka. Namaste. All right, we're headed up to Kalapatar. The final obstacle, the final mountain to conquer, so that we can peer over these mountains and see Everest. Whew. Let's do it. Namaste from Kalapatar. We've made it beyond the base camp of Everest, so that we have a clear view of the mother mountain, just below the sun. What a sight to behold. I am so proud, so relieved, so grateful. So I had a thought to wait until I got back to La Boche to talk about getting to Everest Base Camp, but I want to do it while it's fresh, while it's real, while it's still right behind me. And I just want to say that I'm so proud of myself. I did this on my own, of course with Eka, but just me, and I wasn't really sure at times if I would pull through. The air was really thin, it was really challenging for me to keep going at times, but I did, and I am so relieved and so grateful and so just really, really proud of myself. And I feel like this is a reflective experience of everything else that will come my way for the rest of my life, to be able to persist and persevere amongst any obstacle that comes my way. I've just finished the biggest and hardest day of my life so far. I trekked from La Boche all the way up to Kalapatar to see Everest, and it was a beautiful clear morning, so fortunate to see it, to see her in all of its glory, and then continued on to base camp and trekked all the way from base camp to Pambuche, which is where I am now. There's a total of about 15 kilometers today and 12 hours on my feet trekking from higher altitude to a lower altitude. And my biggest takeaway from today is that I am so much stronger than I thought. What the mountains have taught me is to stand tall, to shine bright, and to know that there will be all sorts of circumstances around you that you can't control, and that it is up to you to continue standing your ground, regardless of the external environment, to stay calm and focused in the midst of all sorts of swirling chaos. To any woman, mother, sister, auntie out there, anyone who is considering taking time for yourself, please know that you are capable, you have the resources, you have the right to take time for yourself. As a woman, as a keeper, and as a guardian of this planet and of other beings, you deserve time to refill your cup, to step away from your bubble and to go on a journey. It might not be very far, it might not be very long, but it is so important to have that time where you can just be with yourself, drop back in, and remember how valuable you are as a being of this planet, as a guardian of this planet. You deserve to have time just for yourself, to go on a journey, to learn more about yourself, to reconnect with the beauty within so that you have more light and beauty to share with the world. Not even gonna bargain. $5 for a magic little scroll that opens. Put a little piece of Everest inside, take it home with me. Totally worth it. That's really cool. Thank you. Thank you.